Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Daily House Ideas. Today, we're diving into something truly magical, transforming your farmhouse dining room into a Christmas wonderland inspired by Ballard Designs' signature rustic luxe aesthetic. Picture warm candlelight, natural textures, and that cozy festive glow that makes every gathering unforgettable. Whether you're hosting holiday dinners or simply savoring quiet December mornings, this guide will walk you through every corner of farmhouse Christmas styling. If you love these ideas, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share your favorite decorating tips in the comments below. Let's create some holiday magic together. Your farmhouse exterior sets the stage for Christmas enchantment the moment guests arrive. Think classic symmetry with fresh green cedar garlands draped along porch railings, tied with buffalo check ribbons in red and black. Flank your front door with matching planters filled with miniature evergreens, berries, and birch branches for the authentic farmhouse charm. Lantern-style fixtures with Edison bulbs create warm ambient lighting, while a vintage sled propped against the wall adds nostalgic appeal. The key is keeping it natural and unfussy, let the architecture shine while layering in seasonal touches. This welcoming facade whispers home for the holidays before anyone even steps inside. Step into an entryway that balances function with festive beauty. A shiplap accent wall painted in warm white provides the perfect backdrop for your coat rack adorned with evergreen sprigs and burgundy velvet ribbons. Below, a rustic wooden bench with woven baskets offers practical shoe storage, while maintaining that curated farmhouse aesthetic. Mount a large vintage-inspired mirror with a simple wreath of eucalyptus and white berries. This creates visual depth and reflects candlelight beautifully. Add a jute runner with a subtle pattern and a doormat reading something charming like merry and bright. Small touches like antique hooks for keys and a ceramic tray for daily essentials keep everything organized yet inviting. The living room becomes your holiday heart where conversations linger and memories form. Anchor the space with a neutral linen sofa layered with chunky knit throws in cream and charcoal, plus pillows featuring subtle plaid and vintage grain sack stripes. Your coffee table deserves a vignette of wooden candlesticks in varying heights, a galvanized tray with pinnacones, and perhaps a vintage hymnal open to a Christmas carol. The fireplace mantle is your masterpiece. Rained fresh cedar garlands with clusters of white candles. Incorporate mercury glass votives and intersperse natural elements like dried oranges and cinnamon sticks. This creates that signature Ballard Designs look, refined yet approachable, elegant yet lived in. Now, we arrive at our main event, the dining room that inspired this entire journey. Your farmhouse table, whether it's reclaimed wood or painted in a soft sage, becomes the foundation for rustic luxe dining. Start with a table runner in natural linen or burlap, then layer in texture through woven chargers beneath with stoneware plates. Ballard Designs excels at mixing metals, so combine brass candlesticks with pewter serving pieces. Create a centerpiece using a wooden dough ball filled with fresh greenery, white pumpkins, and amber glass votives. Overhead, dress your chandelier with subtle greenery garlands. The beauty lies in restraint, each element purposeful, creating abundance without clutter. Let's get specific about your place settings because details transform meals into experiences. Use ivory or cream napkins tied with twine and tucked with a sprig of rosemary, both aromatic and beautiful. Vintage silverware adds character, while simple glassware keeps things unpretentious. Consider name cards written in calligraphy on craft paper tags for that personal touch. Your dining chairs can be dressed with simple burlap sashes or left bare to showcase their weathered wood beauty. Add dimension by varying candle heights down the table's center, mixing pillars with tapers. This layered approach creates visual interest while maintaining the organic, gathered over time aesthetic that defines authentic farmhouse style. The farmhouse kitchen radiates warmth through both design and delicious aromas. Open shelving dressed with ironstone pitchers filled with holly branches brings the season into view while remaining functional. Your cabinetry, whether painted in a soft cream or left in natural wood tones, gets festive touches through simple swags of greenery above upper cabinets. Style your countertops minimally of vintage scale holding ornaments, a wooden cutting board propped with a handwritten recipe card for grandma's cookies. The stove area becomes a focal point with a garland draped across the range hood. Your small coffee station gets holiday treatment with a mini tree made of bottle brush or a collection of vintage mugs hanging below cabinets, ready for endless cocoa and coffee moments. Your kitchen cabinets deserve special attention during the holidays. Glass front upper cabinets offer the perfect opportunity to display collections white ironstone ranged by size, vintage amber bottles catching light, or festive red transferware. Inside lower cabinets, use baskets labeled with calligraphy tags for organized storage that looks intentional when doors open. Consider replacing standard knobs with vintage-style pawls and aged brass or black iron for year-round character. Open lower shelving can house large serving bowls, copper pots, and wooden cutting boards standing vertically. The refrigerator, often an eyesore, can be disguised with a custom panel or simply adorned with a simple wreath hung from magnetic hooks, practical yet charming. Every farmhouse kitchen needs a dedicated coffee station that feels like a mini sanctuary. Position your small espresso or drip machine on a vintage wooden tray with a mini chalkboard sign reading, "But first, coffee in festive script." Range ceramic canisters for beans, sugar, and cocoa in graduated sizes, perhaps in a cream color with simple labels. Hang mugs from brass hooks mounted under cabinets, mixing patterns plaid, buffalo check, and solid neutrals. Add a small cutting board propped upright, topped with a tiny bottle brush tree or a bundle of cinnamon sticks tied with twine. This corner becomes both functional and photogenic, encouraging those slow Christmas morning moments we all treasure. The family room embraces comfort without sacrificing style. Your flat screen TV gets framed by built-ins or a rustic console decorated with garlands and stockings hung from antique hooks. Range seating for conversation and viewing a sectional in durable neutral fabric with ottomans that double as extra seating. Layer in Christmas throws in plaid and fox fur, plus pillows with subtle holiday motifs. Create a secondary focal point opposite the TV with a bookshelf-styled seasonally mixed books with vintage toys, wooden trees, and family photos in simple frames. A large jute rug grounds the space, while baskets tucked beside seating hold extra blankets. This room says stay a while in the most welcoming way. Even workspaces deserve holiday charm. Your small desk, perhaps a simple farmhouse table against a wall, gets dressed with purposeful accessories. A vintage radio adds nostalgic character while providing background music during work sessions. Position a unique small desk clock, maybe an antique brass piece or wooden design with visible mechanics, as both functional and decorative. Keep the desktop organized with wooden trays holding supplies, a ceramic mug full of pens, and a small succulent in a galvanized container. Mount floating shelves above with a few curated books, a small wreath, and perhaps a vintage typewriter as sculptural interest. String a simple garland along the shelf edge for festive touch without distraction. Carve out a reading nook that beckons for slow afternoons with hot tea and good books. Position a comfortable upholstered chair, think linen, or worn leather, near a window with natural light. Add a small side table in weathered wood to hold your current reading glasses, and a candle in a mercury glass holder. A floor lamp with a linen shade provides evening illumination, while a chunky knit throw drape over the chair arm invites curling up. Style a nearby bookshelf with both horizontal and vertical stacking, interspersing books with small decorative objects or vintage clock, ceramic houses forming a tiny village, or a simple wreath leaning casually. This corner becomes your personal sanctuary amidst holiday bustle. The farmhouse bedroom maintains tranquility while nodding to the season. Your bed, dressed in white or cream linens with layers of texture, get subtle holiday touches through a plaid throw folded at the foot or pillows in muted reds and greens. Keep nightstands simpler, wooden lamp with linen shade, a small tray holding a candle, and perhaps a vintage book. Consider a fresh eucalyptus sponge and a simple pitcher for natural fragrance without being overtly Christmas. If you have a dresser, style the top with a wooden tray holding jewelry boxes, a small mirror, and a bundle of cedar tied with ribbon. The goal is restful elegance. The holidays shouldn't follow you into sleep. Just gently frame it. Transform your bathroom into a spa-like retreat with farmhouse Christmas touches. The shower area can feature a simple eucalyptus bundle hung from the shower head. Steam releases its refreshing scent naturally. Your vanity or wasteful area deserves thoughtful styling. Range hand soaps and ceramic dispensers. Stack white towels tied with twine and tucked with rosemary sprigs. And place a wooden tray holding cotton balls in a glass jar and a candle. Mount a vintage-style mirror above the sink. And consider a small wreath of preserved greenery hung from it. Keep surfaces clean, but layered soap dishes in ironstone. A small plant in a galvanized pot, and perhaps vintage apothecary bottles repurposed as decorative elements. Even the garage gets farmhouse love. Install pegboards painted in barn red or charcoal gray for tool organization that looks intentional. Use galvanized buckets and wooden crates for storage, labeled with chalkboard tags. If space allows, create a small potting station with reclaimed wood shelving, perfect for storing seasonal decorations and gardening supplies. Hang string lights with Edison bulbs for functional illumination that feels festive year-round. Consider painting the garage door interior in a warm neutral and use the space for holiday wreath making or gift wrapping stations during December. A well-organized garage extends your farmhouse aesthetic to every corner, proving that function and beauty coexist perfectly in this design style. Your farmhouse patio becomes an extension of indoor holiday charm. Range weather-resistant furniture, perhaps a wooden bench and Adirondack chairs with outdoor pillows in festive plaids and buffalo check. String cafe lights overhead for enchanting evening ambience, and position lanterns of varying sizes with battery-operated candles throughout. Create a focal point with a large galvanized tub filled with evergreen branches, birch logs, and oversized ornaments. If you have a patio table, dress it simply with a burlap runner and a centerpiece of potted evergreens. Add warmth with an outdoor rug and jute or a weather-resistant pattern. This space invites morning coffee, watching frost melt, or evening gatherings round a fire pit under twinkling lights. Let's talk strategy for capturing this rustic luxe aesthetic authentically. First, invest in quality neutrals. Cream, ivory, gray, and natural wood tones form your foundation. Layer textures relentlessly. Linen with burlap, smooth ceramics with rough wood, polished metals with matte finishes. Shop secondhand for vintage pieces that add soul you can't replicate. Authentic patina. Embrace asymmetry in arrangements rather than matchy-matchy perfection. Use natural elements abundantly, but edit carefully. More is and always better. Choose lighting that creates ambience. Candles, Edison bulbs, and warm-toned fixtures. Finally, don't rush. This look develops over time, with pieces collected and memories made. Authenticity comes from living in your space, not staging it. Selecting furniture for farmhouse style requires balancing age and function. Prioritize solid wood pieces with visible grain. Oak, pine, and reclaim would work beautifully. Look for turn legs, simple joinery, and honest construction rather than ornate details. Your dining table should accommodate gatherings, perhaps with extensions for flexibility. Seating can mix styles upholstered at the head, wooden along sides. For living spaces, choose comfortable seating with durable fabrics. Performance linens are ideal for real-life living. Storage pieces like hutches, sideboards, and open shelving display collections while providing function. Don't fear imperfection dings, and wear add character. If buying new, seek manufacturers who understand farmhouse proportions and finishes, like Ballard Designs, Pottery Barn, or local craftsmen who custom build pieces. Accessories transform rooms from decorated to designed. For Christmas farmhouse style, focus on meaningful layers. Vintage finds at Solol books, tarnished silver, worn wooden bowls. Incorporate textiles abundantly, throws, pillows, table runners, and natural fibers. Candles are essential. Use real flames when supervised for authentic ambience. Group items in odd numbers and vary heights for visual interest. Incorporate greenery generously, but naturally avoid artificial when possible, opting for preserved or fresh. Small details matter. The patina on a brass candlestick, the weave pattern in a basket, the typography on a vintage sign. Edit ruthlessly. Remove anything that doesn't serve beauty or function. Each accessory should feel chosen, not cluttered, creating spaces that appear collected over generations. As we close this journey through farmhouse Christmas styling, remember that the most beautiful spaces reflect the people who live in them. The Ballard Designs aesthetic we've explored today combines rustic authenticity with refined elegance, creating homes that feel both collected and curated. Start with one room, perhaps the dining space where you'll gather loved ones, and build your holiday vision from there. Don't stress perfection. Farmhouse style celebrates the imperfect, the handmade, the well-loved. Mix high and low, old and new, creating layers that tell your family's unique story. This Christmas, let your farmhouse glow with warmth, welcome, and that magical festive spirit. Thank you so much for spending this time with me exploring farmhouse Christmas design. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to bring some of these rustic luxe ideas into your own home this holiday season. Remember, creating a beautiful space ain't about having unlimited budgets. It's about thoughtful choices, meaningful layers, and embracing the imperfect beauty of farmhouse style. If you loved this video, please subscribe to the Daily House Ideas for weekly design inspiration that makes beautiful living accessible for everyone. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends planning their holiday decorating, and drop a comment telling me your favorite farmhouse Christmas tradition. Until next time, keep creating spaces you love.